Aston Villa 1, Arsenal nil. Yeah, I'm fuming. I hate making match reviews, especially when results don't go our way, but you still have to. That's the thing. We just have to be consistent. But I think we created more than enough chances to win this game. Odegaard had two chances, two massive chances, and he didn't take them. I saw one particular time when it looked like we were on the counter and the ball broke loose. Odegaard wasn't trying to go into the challenge. I'm just saying what I saw in it. So, yeah, I think Havertz was looking all right today still. I think he put himself about. Obviously, ended up scoring a goal. It looked controversial because it was bubbling like between him and Matty Cash's arm, and you knew they weren't going to give us the decision for that one. You already know how it goes. VAR don't love Arsenal. You know how it is. But yeah, with this one, I don't know how Gabriel Jesus didn't get a penalty for this, bro. I genuinely think VAR's cheated us, and it's not just us, man. I feel like every club has some sort of negative experience with VAR, but this one, this is a poor decision. That's a blatant penalty. Douglas Luiz doesn't get the ball, and I'm so surprised that first the on-field decision was not a penalty. Second of all, the VAR backed it, and I just can't believe after looking at so many replays they didn't give it. Now Aston Villa move within a point of Arsenal. Liverpool's ahead by a point. It's going to be crazy. That game against Anfield, we can't even afford to draw. You can't afford to draw. We have to smoke them. We have to smoke them. It's going to be tough, man. Obviously, City got Luton tomorrow. They're probably going to make a statement and batter Luton. And this is it, man. It's never as clear. It's never as clear as they are title races. There's always ups, downs and stuff like that. I'm sure the old gen will tell you if you've been in a title race before, you know, like, there's so many games to go. It's not over. But no, this is a massive blow. We created more than enough chances to win. Gabriel Jesus, he was industrious, worked hard, showed some nice bits of skill, but I think we need a striker, man. I genuinely do. Whether Ivan Toney or if you want to go for a cheaper option and say who Guirassi from Stuttgart, 17.5 million, or I think even euros, release clause. Like, we need a striker, bro. Desperately, bro, because it's like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, raw, are we going to rely on Saka and Martinelli to be bagging like, you know how Liverpool had Mane and Salah bagging? It doesn't work because how am I saying Sane? Mane and Salah, they would bag 20 plus goals easy every season. Saka and Martinelli, they're still growing. They're not at that level yet. And Jesus is not scoring enough goals to compensate for that. So it's adding a whole heap of pressure on them. Adding extra pressure on guys like Odegaard. Odegaard should have scored at least 2 today, though. No cap. But, bro, we need a striker. We need a striker urgently. We need a striker. How I would have loved to have Tomiyasu in this game. How I would have loved to have Thomas Partey in this game. How I would have loved to have Yuri and Timber in this game. Gee, man. But injuries happen to everyone, so we can't complain. But I do think we need a striker. We need a striker for sure. But super disappointed in the result. But got to pick our heads up and move on to the game next week. Obviously, I think Tuesday, Wednesday, we got a Champions League game. And yeah, man, that's about it. I'm super disappointed. I believe this photo is probably going to be doing the rounds. But yeah, man. It's a really big pill to swallow for me, but the only thing I can say is it is what it is. But I'm super disappointed, super disappointed. I think this was Odegaard's worst game this season, and yeah, man, Havertz recently, he deserves some praise and credit. He's been living it up for sure, but there's nothing I can do. That's the thing. Sometimes as a fan, you just feel powerless. So the best thing I can do is move on and enjoy my weekend. And I'm gonna tell you, make sure Arsenal's result don't spoil your weekend. Carry on living life as you would, but. Yeah, man, this is football. Stuff happens. I'm super disappointed, but I'm not going to let this ruin my weekend.